Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering what is relational database and benefits of Python for database programming. And also I will explain module attributes of database API and database parameter style. At last, I will explain cursor objects, cursor object attributes and methods. Guys, I have uploaded complete Python programming subject tutorials. I will provide link in description, you can watch from there. If you are watching this video for the first time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. At first, I will explain what is relational database. A relational database is a type of database that organizes data into one or more tables with columns and rows. Data which is stored in the form of tables is known as relational database. In this example, we are organizing data in the form of table. So, we call it as relational database. And this relational model was developed by E.F. Codd in 1970s. Some of the examples of relational database management system softwares are Oracle, MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server and PostgreSQL. All these are examples of relational database management system softwares. Next, I will explain benefits of Python for database programming. Python is very popular scripting language for connecting with database. And second benefit is Python is open source. Open source means we can download Python with free of cost in internet. And Python is portable. Portable means, for example, I written Python program in one system. Simply I can copy that program and I can run that program in another system. This is meaning of portable. And Python will support relational database system. And last benefit is, it is easy to use tools in Python. In Python, there are various tools available for database programming. These are 4 benefits of Python for database programming. Next, I will explain module attributes of database API, where API stands for Application Programming Interface. By using API level attribute, we can find version of database API module. And by using thread safety attribute, we can find level of thread safety. And by using para m style, we can find SQL statement parameter style. And connect is nothing but connect function. These are 4 module attributes for database API. Next, I will explain database parameter style. This database parameter style is syntax used to specify parameters in SQL statements. There are several parameter styles used by different database management systems. And that first one is positional parameter style. In order to represent parameters in SQL statements, this positional parameter style will use question mark symbol. Example, select star from students where students is table name, where name equal to question mark, where this question mark symbol represent positional parameter style. Next one is named parameter style. In order to represent parameters in SQL statement, this named parameter style will use named placeholder. This is example. Just I written here select star from students where students is table where name equal to name. This name is named parameter style. Here we will use name. And last one is $quoted string constant parameter style. The name itself says $quoted. That means it will use $sign in order to represent each parameter in SQL statement. This is example. Just write here select star from students where name equal to, here I written $1, where this dollar represent $quoted string constant parameter style. Guys, we can choose different parameter styles based on the different database management system softwares. If we choose correct parameter style, then it will display correct result. Next, I will explain cursor object methods and attributes. By using cursor object, we can interact with database and as well as we can retrieve data from database. These are uses of cursor object. First one is, by using cursor object, we can execute SQL queries on database and also we can fetch data, we can modify data and we can also perform start, commit and rollback transactions by using cursor objects. These are various cursor object methods. By using execute method and execute many method, we can execute queries. Whatever the data that is present in database, if you want to see the data in Python terminal, you can use fetch one, fetch all and fetch many methods. Whereas fetch one method will display only first row and whereas fetch all and fetch many methods will display all rows in my database. And whereas by using close method, we can close cursor and we can close database. These are various cursor object methods. Next, I will explain cursor object attributes. First one is description. Description is read-only attribute. Read-only attribute means we can only read data, we cannot write data. And it is 7 item sequence. This description attribute contains total 7 items. They are name, type code, display size, internal size, precision, scale and null OK. These are 7 items description attribute contains. Among all these items, first 2 items are mandatory and whereas remaining items are optional. And next attribute is row count. This row count is read only attribute, that is nothing but by using this attribute we can only read data, we cannot write data. This read only attribute specifies number of rows that last execute method produce. How many rows that last execute method produce? We can identify that number of rows by using row count. Description and row count, these both are cursor object attributes.